Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Talking Football with Bengal Jim and Friends. And we are waiting on James to log on. We don't have our intro going. We'll tell you why here in a minute. So James is logging on as we speak. A lot of stuff to get through tonight. We did have to pre-record today. We had to pre-record Kay Adams. So we had about maybe a 15, 16-minute interview. Trust me, you're not going to miss this at all. Tom, it was good stuff with Kay for sure.
It was. She was outstanding as always exceeding our expectations, always so nice, so classy. It was great to talk with her and visit with her again.
Yep, good stuff. So we're going to play the Kay Adams pre-recorded interview about 8:30. We do have Grader's Ice Cream is giving away a shipper, which is a case of ice cream. I think there's 6 to 8 different flavors and toppings and all kinds of stuff. So soon after that Kay Adams interview, which we should air around 8:30, we will announce the winner. You have to be viewing. You have to ask some sort of question or make some sort of comment in the chat area, whether you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. We will announce the winner of that shipper of ice cream for Graders anywhere in the United States. Unfortunately, our international viewers will not be able to get that ice cream shipped to them. But anybody in the States, you're eligible to win that shipper of ice cream. And we got something coming in here. Tony, I'm going to get Tony on here real quick. Hey, come here. Jessica from Donato's.
Hey guys,
we got some Donato's.
That's right. We got the Big O trio. Somebody's already eaten. We got some hungry.
This is where James was before, so that's why the intro didn't get played. James is crushing this thing.
I watched him eat all 20 pieces of that. So
we had Deshaun Anthony, Jermaine Burton here at James' crib, and those guys were in there crushing some pizza. But if you didn't see the video, the release today of Donato's pizza stuff. There's going to be a bunch of other stuff coming.
I think he just bumped me off the air. If I'm the only one on the air, we're having technical difficulties, but we'll be right back.
All right,
here we are.
We're having some riverfront. If you can see the view behind me here, hold on. We're blaming John Strausser's condo is interfering with our Wi-Fi connection right now. So, guys, at 8:30, we'll be into the Adams interview. You want to make sure you don't miss that. But until then, we got a couple things to talk about. We have to talk about the tailgate, and we're going to talk about our first charity. So let's bring Tony on and do this introduction for the charity here real quick. And I apologize, guys, for everything. Tony, everybody.
WHOKAY. How are you guys?
Tony, let's go ahead and get into the charity, man. We got all kinds of stuff to talk about, but this charity stuff, you got your pizza too. See,
I got my trios. I got my trio.
Hey, we got a half a pizza delivered to us. We got a half a pizza delivered to us, Tony.
I got all 3 of mine because I'm only here by myself, but I'm definitely going with the hot trio or the hot honey. That's my favorite, Orlando style. So appreciate Donato's for that.
Tony, go ahead and introduce our first charity for the year and the tailgate this Sunday.
Okay. First, let me just do one quick update. So, year to date, so far, the season's just about getting ready to start. And we're at $74,200 already year to date. And that's thanks to a couple of events that we've already had this year. So we're well on our way for reaching our goals this year. But talking about this week, doing the Orange Out, we got a great organization. It's called Pro Kids. I got Tracy Cook, who I want to bring on. And, us here on the show know everything that the Pro Kids do and what they provide. So Tracy, I'd like to give this opportunity for you to, share what you guys do and the benefits and where the money goes for us.
Tony, thanks so much for that introduction. Hi, Jim. Hi, Tom. It's a sea of orange, very vibrant. So ProKids is a nonprofit organization right here in Cincinnati, and our vision is a safe, permanent, and nurturing home for every child. And the way we go about achieving this vision is by mobilizing our community, people just like you and me, to speak up for kids who've been abused and neglected and help guide them to safe environments where they actually have an opportunity to thrive.
Yep.
Appreciate that. And, ProKids has been around for a little bit, and I know CAI, that's the company that Bengal Jim works for. They got a really special thing going on for this tailgate. We're going to have some really great raffle items to give away. So we want to make sure that we put that out there and make sure that everyone comes to the tailgate and contributes. But Jimmy, I want you to go ahead and introduce Mike.
Yeah, so Mike is president of CAI Insurance Agency, and it's one of our partners that we've had at the office here for the past few years. And Mike has a special announcement that he wants to share with everybody about the tailgate Sunday. Mike, go ahead, buddy. Welcome to the show, bud.
Thank you. Thanks for having us, everybody. We're thrilled to be a part of this. Excited for opening day and getting off the season to a great start. And I couldn't have been more honored when Jimmy came to my office and said, hey, why don't we feature ProKids for our opening day charity? I was thrilled because at the insurance agency, our goal is to help people be in a good spot when challenging days happen. And we found a very natural partner with ProKids because they're all about helping our young people that are in really, really difficult situations get to a much better place. We've got to take care of these kids, and they have a really great formula and know how to do it. So those dollars will be put to great use, and to encourage all the people in WHOKAY Nation to get out and reach into their pocket a little bit on Sunday and even beforehand with the link. I wanted to let everybody know that Jimmy and I have decided CAI will be doing a match for up to $5,000. So we just couldn't be more excited to get the year off to a great start with the Bengals and ProKids.
So I just want to repeat what Mike said here, guys. We've got a lot of companies approaching us wanting to be part of the charity efforts that we support throughout the weeks during football season. But this is a big deal. I mean, so if we raise $5,000 at the tailgate Sunday, we're going to have a group of probably have 6 to 8 individuals walking around the tailgate selling raffle tickets. Tony's going to be facilitating that, Tony and Carrie. If we hit $5,000, CAI will match that. So we're talking potentially raising $10,000 for ProKids. Tracy, that's a big deal. I hope the fans. I know they always do. They always step up every time we have a challenge like this. But this is a big deal. That goes to help a lot of kids. Correct, Tracy?
Absolutely. And unfortunately, the number of kids in need has been growing. And so it surprises people to find out right here in our own backyard. We have kids who've been abused and neglected who really need help to get to that safe, permanent, nurturing home that every child deserves. And so we really appreciate not only the dollars raised, but the awareness raised, because we also need volunteers. And anybody can go to prokids.org and find out more.
Gotcha. Tracy, Mike, we appreciate you guys being on. We're really looking forward to Sunday. So if you're down at the tailgates, make sure they're going to be walking around with probably ProKids shirts on. I think Mike and his 2 daughters are going to be down there.
Absolutely.
His 2 daughters, you can't hide from his daughters now. They're going to make sure you donate. His 2 daughters are going to be down there hunting you down. But no, we appreciate it. We hope we have a challenge out there right now. $5,000 gets us $10,000 for ProKids. So that's with the match from CAI Insurance Agency. So Tracy, Mike, we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much for making all this Bengals season such a great time, and thanks for thinking of ProKids.
Thanks, Tracy. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you guys.
Absolutely. Thank you for lending your voice to our children.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you Sunday.
WHOKAY.
We'll see you Sunday. Thank you. All right,
That's
Tony.
awesome.
I don't know what's going on here, but let's get Oh, and James has got the sunset behind him. Oh my gosh, James, that's beautiful.
Listen, thanks to Jessica, I was eating my Donato's pizza here and enjoying a slice of the Big O pizza, whatever. Big O, is that what it's called? Big O Trio with Jermaine. And yeah, well, I'm here. The Canadian's not. You know, I'm doing better than him on the air. Tony's enjoying his pizza. Mom apparently didn't get any shipped to the funeral home tonight.
Hey, we're,
Hot is the best. I love it. Peppers. It's nice.
yeah. So we're having all kinds of connection issues, guys. So I think we're okay. So Tony, give us what the update was on the charity at this point.
So, as I mentioned before the show, and I'll mention again, we are already at $74,200 year to date. And that's thanks to the Jungle Jam. We had some Ken Andrews Lions events that we did. And, this is all possible because of Bengal Nation and them supporting us and, in return, supporting the charities that we deal with. So very excited for this year that we're already at that number. And, there's a big thing that's going on this year. So, us four on this screen do know about this, but right now, with our total amount, we are at $470,761. That is $29,000 and some change short of $500,000 given out by this organization for Bengal Jim and Friends at their tailgate. So we're going to reach that this year, and it's going to be pretty awesome when we do that. And I'm sure we're going to have a good celebration when we reach that $500,000. So I'm looking forward to it.
None of us can talk. Our mouths are full.
Everybody's mouth's full.
Thanks to Donato's, none of us can talk. But what you said, Tony, that is just amazing. It truly is. And as we say all the time on the show, it's because of you, the fans. This is 100% you, all you do, whether you're in Cincinnati or just tune in online or donate from afar. We truly appreciate what each and every one of you do.
It's awesome. It's a great thing that we do here, and just proud to be a part of it. And I'm glad that Bengal Nation is right there beside us.
Tom, I understand you had some pizza. I'm sorry to call you out.
Call me out on what?
Not having pizza.
I had pizza. I was eating on air very rudely, and then I stopped till Tony was going medieval on it, and I figured, I wanted to be part of the crew. So, no, absolutely. Go get it.
All right. I think we got
All right, James, let's go ahead and talk about the tailgate a little bit. We're in some big delay. We're on delays right here, guys. Pretty bad. I think we have some connection issues, obviously. So not sure how to fix this right now live. But let's go ahead and talk about the tailgate a little bit, guys. Tailgate, same spot, Maring Way, right on the river, right next to Smale Park. We have our partnership again with City of Cincinnati Parks. All the same partners we had from last year: Skyline, Donato's. I'm going to forget people, guys. Everything Bagel, Big B Coffee, 16 Lots, Cincy Beer Fest. David Fulcher's will be down there. Icky Woods' charity will be down there. Bengal Bids. Be Concerned will be bringing the water down. So, and on top of that, DJ Trubb, Cincinnati Music Accelerator. Everybody will be down there again this year. We have some new additions this year at the tailgate. Everything, Nothing But Cakes will be down there. Witt's Ice Cream over here in Northern Kentucky will have an ice cream truck down there for the games early in the year when it's hot out. So it's going to be a hell of a year, guys. We keep Joe Burrow upright, and this is our Super Bowl year, guys. So Kay Adams will talk about that here in a minute as well. You guys want to add anything else to the tailgate here before we start playing Kay's?
No, I don't know if my connection's any better now, but CMA, we just appreciate everything that they do. And it's going to be fun. Last year, we didn't know what to expect with Smale Park Edition. That proved to be first class, just with the extra room for everybody and allowing more vendors, more charities to be involved. So really looking forward to it. It's interesting, the temperature drop as we go into Saturday and Sunday here. It's football weather, low 70s, right, Tom?
James, we're losing you. We're losing you guys. Sorry, guys.
It's going to be.
I tell you what, let's try to do this. Let's go ahead and get into the Kay Adams interview. I think I still have this up, guys, and we apologize for the connection issues here. But let's go ahead and get in this. So we had about 15 minutes. We had to pre-record her schedule change last minute. So we pre-recorded that earlier this afternoon. But you're not going to want to miss this. There's a lot of good stuff in here with Kay. So we're going to go ahead and play this about 15-minute interview. So bear with me here, and I'm going to pull this up for you guys now. Keep talking, bud, as I pull this up.
No, she was enthused, informed as ever. And we even, please pay attention, we even pinned her. I didn't really pin her down, but gave her options. She may visit us during the season this year, sometime in October.
Connection issues.
Are we even still on? Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Hey, you guys are good? Okay, here I go. I'm going to go ahead, and I got it up now. So let me go ahead and try to play this. Sorry, guys. I should have stayed at home to do this. All right, here it is. Here's the interview today with Kay Adams. All right, guys, we apologize. We apologize for the audio connection here. We tried to do this from James. We just asked you to hang on here just a few more seconds if you could. Tom, Tony, we're having some serious connection issues. So James is doing something right now with the audio. So give us a second. We'll play this 15-minute. We're still only 8:20 right now, so we'll get this thing going here in a minute. Tom, we can't hear you either, bud. I'm not sure. It might be my says I'm connected here, but give us a sec. Figure this. Hold on. Tony, can you hear me at all?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
For me, bud.
I can hear you, Jimmy. You're just delayed.
Yeah. Apologize, everybody. We got almost 2,000 people in the room right now watching this. So we will just give us a second. Just give us a second. We will get back on to do this. So it is preseason still for us. Tons of comments in here. All right.
How about you, Tom? We got
I
you
want to
back.
try this again. Tom, can't hear you at all. All right, guys, I'm asking questions to everybody that's viewing right now. Does the audio sound okay right now? Because we're just going to go to the, if you can, just type into comments right now if you can hear us, because we're going to. Emily says we can hear you. All right, Will Kidd says everybody. All right, John Stanger says you can hear us as long as you're done by tailgate time. All right. Thanks for hanging with us, guys. We got about 2,000 people in the room right now. So I'd say we're gonna try to do this video one more time. And as you're watching this, if there's audio issues with the Kay Adams interview, just let us know. Okay. So we're gonna try this one more time. Bear with me. All right. Let's see. James is in the waiting room. James, I think I have it now, so we're going to try to do this. Here we go.
In Cincinnati, we are known to be a little bit sensitive about how the national media treats our Bengals. So when we get one that is hardworking, you can tell does his or her research, well-informed, smart, high football IQ, and is not programmed by their bosses, we tend to take them and respect them, whether we agree with them or not. But somebody that we really attached ourselves to several years back was Kay Adams, who has now branched out and is her own brand and strong. And you can see and hear her just about every day, Monday through Friday, year round. And we were very happy about that and happy she could carve out some time for Bengal fans tonight. So welcome to Bengal Jim and Friends, Kay Adams.
What a beautiful introduction. Thank you. Can you follow me around and tell that to everyone?
We'll make up cards.
James, Jim, it's here, finally.
It's football season. Kay, real quick too. We did this last minute, but we were trying to get some ice cream delivered to you in studio. We couldn't make it happen soon enough, so they just delivered it to me. So we got your. I think they were telling me down there, Amanda and everybody at Graders, that black raspberry chip is kind of one of your favorites. So next time you're in town, we will make sure you get a big bowl of. A lot of different things all over the country, but we appreciate you being with us, Kay, and Hootay Nation. I know there's this love affair between Bengal fans and Kay Adams, but we appreciate you being with us. So we got a lot of stuff to get to. I know we got a short period of time. We'll let James go ahead and kick it off, bud. James.
In Cincinnati, we are known to be a little bit sensitive about how the national media treats us and our Bengals. So when we get one that is hardworking, you can tell does his or her research, well-informed, smart, high football IQ, and is not programmed by their bosses, we tend to take them and respect them, whether we agree with them or not. But somebody that we really attached ourselves to several years back was Kay Adams, who has now branched out and is her own brand and strong. And you can see and hear her just about every day, Monday through Friday, year round. And we are very happy about that and happy she could carve out some time for Bengal fans tonight. So welcome to Bengal Jim and Friends, Kay Adams.
Hi, everyone. What a beautiful introduction. Thank you. Can you follow me around and tell that to everyone?
We'll make up cards.
James, Jim, it's here. Finally.
It's football season. Kay, real quick too. We did this last minute, but we were trying to get some ice cream delivered to you in studio. We couldn't make it happen soon enough, so they just delivered it to me. So we got your. I think they were telling me down there, Amanda and everybody at Graders, that black raspberry chip is kind of one of your favorites. So next time you're in town, we will make sure you get a big bowl of black raspberry chip.
I just feel like that's were you trying to make me jealous that I'm not in Cincinnati? Are you trying to pull me in? I gotta get back there. I can't believe Jim, you and I missed each other like 6 different times, 2 ships in the night.
That's right. For Jungle Jam, and I know you're dealing with a lot of different things all over the country, but we appreciate you being with us, Kay, and WHOKAY Nation. I know there's this love affair between Bengal fans and Kay Adams, but we appreciate you being with us. So we got a lot of stuff to get to. I know we got a short period of time. We'll let James go ahead and kick it off, bud.
Okay, we appreciate you. We got a surprise for you here in a little bit, but the one thing that you did do this summer was a chance to get out and tour a bunch of stadiums, Bengals being one of them. What is one thing that stood out from your most recent visit to Cincinnati?
It's like the best place ever. It was so amazing as always, and the warmest welcome from every Bengal fan or Cincy native. It was amazing. I would say what stuck out to me this time, I got to meet Joe Burrow. That stuck out to me for sure. Which was crazy that I had never done that. I would say there's a feeling that exists in Cincinnati that you can win. That there's, and it sounds trite and it sounds like something that, it doesn't seem like a big deal. But when you have T. Higgins stop by and he's in a great mood, but he knows, like I saw T. Higgins, and instead of being like, this is my last year here, maybe, or like, I don't know he's just like, I want to win. I want to win, and I believe that we can win. And that only happens when you have a Joe Burrow. That only happens when like, hell or high water, whatever happens, like, I want to win right now with these guys. And I think that exists in Cincinnati in a way that's really beautiful. It doesn't happen everywhere that people are bought in. And I think Jamar very much bought in as well. We'll see, what happens. A little frustrating that it's gone on this long. But the idea that not like, oh, let's be on this ride and maybe it's we can win, let's go win. And that kind of energy, I think, is really powerful.
That's awesome.
Tom?
Kay, while we may not like, at least we respect the Ratbirds,
the Three River City team and the team that plays on Lake Erie. But we do have a very competitive division. How do you see the AFC North going this year, and how our Bengals can do better than 1-5 as a record inside the division?
And that was really tough, but I mean, you bounce right back because you have Joe. I think that this team built a lot of callous. I think that this team, obviously, like you have Pitcher there now. I'm not really worried about the offense when you do have Joe. I'm not worried about the chemistry between him and his number one wide receiver, Jamar Chase. I talked to Joe about that and said, is there another level to you too? He got me excited and said, yes, I think that there is. And you know, Joe's answer to that I thought was really nice. He said, well, now I get, you know, Chase isn't out here, but now I've got Yoshi Voss and Jones and Jermaine Burton to sort of build more chemistry with. What a good thing that is, right? What a beautiful thing for depth and what might happen down the way. I think health is the only thing keeping this team out of being competitive. I was saying, I'm doing bold predictions, of course, this week on Up and Adams, and I was like, we have a Ravens-Bengals showdown in the AFC at the top. What would that look like in the AFC Championship game? You can't say the Ravens won't be great. I think they will be great and formidable, of course, but Joe Burrow's healthy. He's got the best shot to unseat the Chiefs, as we know. The Bills, it's fine, and I think he will be healthy. And this is the time to cash in and win. So, of course, I'm going to pick my Bengals to be number one in the division this year.
That's awesome. Okay, as you probably know, I don't ask any serious questions, so I got to ask you. Do you know who these guys are right here?
The Bengal Boys, yes, of course.
Yeah, so they had you on like maybe 3 of their clips. Here's a little short clip I'll play for you real quick if you remember this one. They built you into like 3 of their videos last year, Kay. You're famous now with these guys.
I could not. I remember the first time it happened. I said, "Excuse me, pinch me. What is going on?" Then they were like using Tom Petty, my favorite musician, in some of them. It was amazing. I believe there was one with DJ Reader. I hate, the departed DJ Reader, which we hated to see. But yeah, no, I love the Bengal Boys. So creative. I don't quite know their story, but they're unbelievable.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're from Cincinnati. I know Alex and most of these guys live down in Nashville now, pursuing music careers and teaching music.
Oh, wow.
But we do have a little special guest here tonight. Somebody wants to sing you a song, Kay. So here we go.
Shut up.
Alex?
Hey, Kay. I hope you're doing well today. All I want to say is, hooday. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support these past few years. You're the best. And all I want to ask is, you got any requests this year?
Oh my gosh, just keep hitting me with that Tom Petty, baby. Just keep hitting me with that Tom Petty.
Can do.
No, literally, Eddie Vedder, Pearl Jam, they were covering Tom Petty last weekend in Chicago, and I thought of you guys and said, Bengal Boys better. They did a better job. They did it better. I have a question for you, Alex. Are you okay?
Yes.
Where are you? Where are you?
I'm at Guantanamo Bay right now. I'm here at Austin Peay State University. I'm in a practice room, so I teach part-time. I teach during the early part of the week, and then I music direct at a comedy club at the other part of the week. So, and then do the Bengal Boys in between.
Do you have like students in the other room waiting? What's going on?
There is a student in the hall right now. Yeah, they're a returning student. They're very understanding.
Alex, you are so amazing and so creative and obviously talented, you and all the boys. Thank you guys for what you add. It definitely makes the Bengals fan base really unique, what you guys add. So this is really special. Thank you.
I appreciate you, Kay. Thanks for your support of Hooday Nation for all these years. Appreciate you. You're the best.
Thanks. Go to school. Go back to work.
I know. Yeah, I gotta go back to work now. Hey, thanks for having me on, Jim.
Hey, tell the class you were just on talking to WHOKAY back there, so you're good.
Yeah.
I will.
Hey, we'll see you this year, bud. Have a good one.
See ya. Okay, great to meet you.
You too. I love the Bengals. You guys are amazing. That was so amazing.
Where was your surprise? He wanted to sing something to you. I was like, let's go.
Yeah, I would like. I needed that on my Tuesday at work in the morning. Somebody singing my graces. That was delightful. Thank you guys.
That's awesome. James, go ahead, bud.
Let's go back to the Jamar situation. You touched on a little bit earlier. Obviously, that's, maybe the one kind of thorn in our side as we enter the year. You talked about how ramped up all the players were, Joe, knowing what the end game is for our Bengals. What's your thoughts from the outside looking in and on this whole Jamar situation, knowing there's 2 years left on the contract, knowing the quality of player he is, and knowing what's ahead for our Bengals?
I feel like I came out hot saying this is all going to be fine and let's not connect it to the past. But the truth is perception's reality. And I do think it's a little frustrating how long it's gone. I'd like to see it taken care of. You don't want loose ends. I thought it would get solved ahead of the Ayuk situation, just because I had this feeling that Jamar knows he can win here and he believes in his quarterback so much. And I don't know that I thought that Brandon Ayuk felt the same way. It seemed a little different. I think it's frustrating. I think, if you're trying to change your image, and I think that that's something that really frustrates Bengals fans, then we gotta get this done as soon as we can. I'm not worried about it necessarily. I think, when I was there, I ran into Jamar. I wasn't there that long ago. I think he's a very affable, agreeable, team first guy. I think he's helping these younger wide receivers gain chemistry. He's helping them with their game. I saw him. He'd worked out, smiley as can be. And his energy is the energy I believe, which is it's going to get figured out. It's okay. I think the whole penny more than Justin is true. I think he wants that. I talked to Justin last week about this. I think they're very friendly, but I think Jamar's very competitive with Justin. So I'm sure that's part of it. I don't know that number comes in higher than Justin. It might not. So I'm more curious about. I would be more curious about the effect on the team. I was just talking to an offensive lineman from the Giants today, Jermaine Illuminor, came over from the Raiders, and it was all about feeling like he belonged, like he finally got the deal. Tua, totally different person now that he got the deal. He feels needed. He feels wanted. I think it can weigh on you. It can weigh on you as a player. It can affect your performance. I don't think Jamar Chase is that kind of guy. He knows he's wanted. I know he thinks and he knows that he's got this long rope. I do wish it'd get done sooner.
100%. Tom?
Kay, as you mentioned before, when you have a special quarterback like we do, that can mask weaknesses or deficiencies on your team. Spending some time and talking with Joe, do you think everything is there for him this year? Certainly the confidence, the intelligence, and the ability, but does he feel like he has the team around him to take us all the way to New Orleans and win that game?
I do, and I think one of the things that people seem to be concerned about is that run game, but I have zero concerns about the run game. I think it is all there for him. I think Zach Moss, that offensive line, like those big boys, I don't know how much graders they're eating, but they're like tall as hell and they're amazing. I'm not worried about that. I think that's sort of a lingering question, but they didn't miss a beat, and they won't with Zach Moss. So I think that's great. Dan Pitcher taking over the offense sounds like it's a good thing. Sounds like it's working. I spoke to Coach about that. He was nice enough to give me some of his time about him wanting to be more focused on the macro managerial things, focused on be able to do more of what he wants to do as a head coach, and entrusting Pitcher over there. So I don't know. I think if I was to say one concern that I have, it would just be, I love DJ Reader. So that's tough, but I've heard nothing but amazing things from Coach Lou, from fans, from you guys about Sheldon and how that's working. So I think the team's rearing to go. Can we get this thing started? And I'll say, he's my MVP pick, Joe. He's absolutely my MVP pick, hands down.
Okay, was there a when you were in town for camp? You got to talk to a lot of different players and hang around camp and watch practice. Is there a guy on a team that you might say maybe a breakout year or a surprise player that maybe fans aren't really thinking about that might just have this outstanding year that people aren't thinking about today?
I feel like this is such a smart fan base that there's no pulling a surprise pick out there for anybody. I think the best energy that I talked to, the best and the most interesting was Orlando, who you guys know so well. And of course, he's just has an interesting career arc. Obviously Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes, the best of them. And I felt something, you know, I'm always interested in the more human aspect of how it's going to affect your game. He seems to be in a very good place. I talked to him at the same time last year, and I think it was, what is this? What is it? You know, like he didn't quite feel as settled. I think we sort of undervalue what it means to feel like you belong and are settled on your team, in your locker room, even in the city that you are in. So I'm expecting big things from Orlando this year. And of course, just like, you know, Andre Oshibasa, that's no secret. Chase Brown. I don't know if there are sleepers. I think like it's just that it's an incredible team. And I'm sort of with Joe on you know, Jamar not being out there has only helped let other people get opportunities. And as we all know, as injuries go and we're going to need that.
Got it. We got a couple more minutes here with Kay. James, Tom, you want to fire away one more before we close it out?
Yeah, one more. Kind of the overarching thing of looking at the new NFL season is this kickoff rule. How that's changed. Obviously, player protection, player safety is paramount with the NFL. Do you envision, you know, we're standing at this point this time next year and it's like, well, it was nothing? Or do you foresee this change in the game for this season and beyond?
Oh, no, I think coaches are like rearing to go. I think we didn't see much in the preseason for a great reason. No, I think it's going to absolutely make an impact, but I think it's one of those like, the NFL is full of these wizards now, these Shanahan, McVay sort of, even, you know, McDaniel sort of wizards. And it's a huge advantage. I think we already saw it play a role in draft and people's draft value and stock, even in free agency, even in late signings, who's making the squad, who's not making the squad. You're seeing ripple effects of that being a huge advantage to teams that do have the right sort of weaponry to make that thing go in their advantage. So I think it's definitely changing the value of certain players, traits, speed, and things. So yeah, I think it'll definitely play a role. I'm curious to see. I don't know what we're going to see, but it's one of those things that people are keeping close to their vest. I did 20 camps. You know, we had like Roma Dunze was out there doing returns. Now we're seeing Kyron Williams out there. So it'll be interesting to see the return of that. And it's such a spark, right? It's such an exciting part of the game that I like to see it emphasized a little bit.
Yeah, Tom, last one, bud. What? Oh, yeah, there you go.
Guys, what are we doing? When am I coming to town?
Well, we're getting ready to ask that, but did you pick a game yet?
Oh my gosh, it all just looks so great. Guys, football is here. I'm so excited. Let's see. Okay. I don't know.
The Monday night one's a Ring of Honor game.
We have a live band at the tailgate that night. Ring of Honor Monday night.
I can't do the 24th. Let's keep talking though. Keep throwing them out here.
Okay.
What about the Thursday? Oh, that Thursday B-more game.
Oh, that's in
Baltimore. Second year in a row, the NFL did that to us.
Never.
Eagles is a 4:00 start. That's going to be our Halloween game. Come in a costume.
Eagles. Okay, I kind of like that. I think the Eagles are going to be really good this year.
Yeah,
fun game.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles make it to that NFC Championship game this year. That's the truth. Okay. We have to work on this. I don't know which game I want to go to. Not the Pittsburgh game. I think it might have to be that Philadelphia game.
That sounds like a great matchup. Okay.
Or the October 6th Baltimore game.
That works. That works.
I like that one. I'm gonna circle that one and get to Kat to work on that, Jim.
Yeah. All right. So let's go, James. Can you get us full screen with Kay? I want to ask a closing question to Kay. I want her on there. Kay, you have the closing part of the show this evening. Okay. I want you to just speak to Bengal fans. There's no national media person that has this love that the Bengal fan base has love for like you. So talk to Cincinnati Bengal fans, not just locally or across the country, but internationally as well.
Internationally, we love this. Bengals, I sit here ahead of your week 1 matchup against the Patriots and just a mere months away from seeing you at the Super Bowl in New Orleans. The perfect storybook beginning of Joe Burrow's Louisiana, New Orleans connection. It's all going to make sense. Don't you fret about Jamar Chase. Their chemistry is unparalleled. There's almost nobody in the entire NFL, and I cover all 32 teams, there is no one that can walk in and I'm not worried about, not even for a second. Don't you fret about that. Don't worry about the run game. It's fine. Zach Moss is a beast. Brown's great. It's going to be incredible. You got big boys that are going to protect Joe. Don't worry about that either. There are no worries outside of week to week supporting this team, showing up, be at the games, boo the Ravens, boo the Browns, do all the things that I know because I don't get to be at every game. Do all of those things. Be the ruler of the jungle. All of you out there, support the squad, support the community. This has been the most fun ride of my NFL career, is watching a team evolve. It is standing as a beacon of hope, Bengals fans, for other teams like Chicago and Jacksonville, the Chargers. You can come out, you can find your quarterback, rally around the team, and expect to go to the Super Bowl. I will see y'all in New Orleans. Who day?
Love you, Kay. Who day? We'll see you at a home game at some point this year.
Thanks so much.
We'll get together on these games.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks,
Bye, guys.
Kay.
Thanks for having me.
Who day?
Thank you.
We're back with sound, so we appreciate everybody staying with us as we work through those technical difficulties. I feel like
Gremlins.
Bengal boys. I'm in the Guantanamo Bay now as well, jammed in a closet. But man, how about the energy? For her to end it there, Tony. I know that was your first time seeing it, but just ending the year, February 9th, which is a couple people's birthdays that I know, in New Orleans, as she said, where it all started with Joe and Jamar. How fitting would that be?
Hey, it's due. That whole script is already written for us to go to New Orleans and go back to the LSU championship, and that's win a Super Bowl there as well. So I'm pretty excited about it, and she was awesome. It's always great to have Kay on.
100%. If you saw in the beginning there, Graders had a special surprise for her. We talked about her favorite flavor. Someone tonight watching is going to win Graders. I'm going to figure out a way here. So be ready. Have your fingers ready in the chat. There's going to be a question, and you don't even have to be in Cincy. We know I saw a video from people post from Pennsylvania, West Virginia, all over the country tonight. So you can type in your answer. Everybody's eligible that's watching, that's in the continental U.S., and somebody's going to get some Graders shipped to their house. So how exciting is that? Tom, you got any? You're the trivia guy. Do you have a trivia question that we can pose to our listeners tonight? Maybe tying in Kay Adams, maybe tying in the start of the season that they can put in the chat, and then the first correct answer will win that Graders prize pack.
Yeah, here's one. It's kind of a putt. It's not too hard, but which Bengal in a monsoon intercepted the legendary Tom Brady to preserve a win? I believe it was 2012, the early 2000 teens. Which Bengal did that? Let's see who can come up with it first.
Some answers in the chat there. So put that. Oh, first one was Kirkpatrick. Is Dustin right? Not Kirkpatrick. Pac-Man.
Here we go. We have a winner.
We have a winner. Second one, Jeremy Abney. Kristen Foley was right behind. John, they're rolling through now. Clint, Matt, Reggie. Now we got a Reggie Nelson guess. Brian Perfect. Newman, Pac-Man. But Jeremy, you are Jeremy, you're the winner. So congratulations. DM us your address and a big prize pack courtesy of Graders. So we appreciate them being a part of it. And I don't know if it's public yet. This might be the first big announcement for those going to the tailgate in Charlotte. Graders is going to be represented in the Tar Heel State at our tailgate. So that just keeps getting bigger and bigger. I was on the phone with some food trucks today trying to get that secured. So for those that are attending the Charlotte game, make sure that you have your tickets to the tailgate, just a mere blocks from Bank of America Stadium. Looking forward, recap, Tony. I know huge. You talked about the charity numbers at the beginning of the year. Was it 39,000 we were short, or 29,000 short of the half mark?
$29,239.
29, so just south of 30,000. we should maybe by the time, speaking of Charlotte, hopefully we beat that by the time we get to Charlotte. Thank you to the Schlottmans for matching. If you missed the first part of the show, they're going to match up to $5,000 for our charity this week, which is Pro Kids. Anything else you want to add to that, Tony?
No, it's great. If you have businesses that are out there as well that want to do the matching, please reach out to us. It's a great opportunity for companies and their employees. With the CAI and Mike doing what they're doing, it's awesome. So yeah, if we get that 5,000 mark our first game, we're going to have $10,000. So that goal to $500,000 this year is going to be down to 19. So let's keep it up.
Let's definitely keep it up. The bourbon, I believe Saturday was the last day to pick it up there, but what just an awesome fundraiser. Obviously Jungle Jam raised so much, over 40,000 to kick off the year. And then before we even start the year, another huge opportunity for charity. This one going to the Alzheimer's Association with the limited edition bourbon bottles. Thank you so much for everybody that participated. And I don't think we put the graphic up tonight, but Pro Kids will be the beneficiary this week at the tailgate. So excited for them and excited to keep that money rolling. Speaking of the tailgate this week, we always get questions. Southeast corner, Paycor Stadium in Lodi. Most people walk over. Lodi passes are a pain in the butt to get for your car. So if you're Ubering down, there is an Uber drop off and pickup point, but we are located in the southeast corner of Paycor Stadium. Walk over. No ticket is needed for home games. If you enjoy the food and drink, we have a donation bucket there so we can keep the party going all season long. But Tony, what am I forgetting? Stop by, purchase a raffle ticket for Pro Kids. I don't think we've announced the giveaways yet, but what else am I forgetting about Sunday?
So Sunday, there's actually going to be a tailgate first. I don't know how many people know this, but we get a lot of requests throughout the year to do things at the tailgate, birthday announcements, anniversaries, all that kind of good stuff. But this is absolutely a first for me, as well as the tailgate. But we're going to have a tailgate wedding on Sunday on our opener. We have a couple that's been coming to our tailgates quite often, and they've asked us to facilitate their wedding. And no better way to start the season off with a couple getting married. So I'm looking forward to that. They even got me ordained, so they paid for me to get ordained. So yours truly, Tony the Tiger, will be up there officiating the wedding. So I'm looking forward to it. So it should be a lot of fun.
Never a dull moment. You never know what you're going to see. Probably, I know one ex-player that's going to be stopping by with his family. So always an opportunity to see some past Bengal greats. John Stanger in the chat says Reverend Brooks. Is that what we're going to have to call you Sunday? Tom, is that fitting? Oh, you're muted. We got no sound, Tom. You're a mime tonight. Apparently you can't hear us either. But yeah, definitely a first. But just again, this is fun. Whether it's the charity that we're doing, whether it's whatever we're doing, it's by the fans for the fans, and just an exciting addition. Never been done, I don't think, in the 30 years of Jimmy's tailgating. So looking forward to that. In the chat, I see a lot of people saying, even if they're not going to be at the game, they're going to be rocking orange. I think we do have some graphics here. Hey, how about that T-shirt, Tony? They can wear that Sunday if they need to rock out orange. They can go to Cincy Shirts and get that. And also go to Cincy Shirts and get our tailgate. Official tailgate shirt from the year. Simply go to bengalgym.com. On the back, it does have the complete schedule with some random names on it. And I think this is the graphic for rocking out in orange. We see Jamar Chase there. Hopefully he will be in uniform. Jamar T and Joe there. So again, I think what else did we need to cover? You had the checklist as we wrapped up the night, Tony. What else am I forgetting?
VIPs. Let's make sure we get our VIPs in there, and we got that out there that you can purchase, and we appreciate the VIPs. They help us out, and James, you could describe it a little bit better.
Yeah, there'll be a link in the chat. We'll also put a link on the social media. All those people that are asking how they can get involved a little bit further, we'll send a link in that. There are some pretty cool benefits for those that want to be a tailgate VIP, including access to all the away tailgates. Charlotte tickets are on sale, probably 3/4 of a way to sell out. So if you're going to Charlotte and you want to come hang out with us pregame, definitely recommend getting your tickets before they do sell out. We also are going to announce a Saturday night takeover of a bar in Charlotte, just about 5 minutes from downtown. So stay tuned to social media for that. Kansas City is going to be a Saturday night event at Harris Casino. I think one of the few 21 and up events. So if you're going to Kansas City for week 2, there is tickets available for the Saturday night takeover at Harris Casino. And then further out, a lot of people are already excited about Nashville. Tickets are already on sale for that. So this graphic can be found on our website with links to purchase those. And we also, too, are getting a lot of questions about Dallas, LA, New York, a lot of the other away games that we haven't made any announcements at. Stay tuned. It might be something on a smaller scale. It might be something on Saturday, but we'll make those announcements on that as things come together. Charlotte and Nashville were the two big ones to get put together, along with Kansas City. And excited for it. As we mentioned, 3/4 away to a sellout for Charlotte. We will have the president of the Bengals fan club in North Carolina on either next week or the week after. So we appreciate them. All their support again. Donato's, if you missed the beginning of the show, thank you to them. Thank you for Jessica dropping off some pizzas. Jermaine Burton was here a little bit earlier shooting a video that you'll see on social media. Tony's got his Donato's there. Man, that big is that the one you had, Tony, or did you have something else?
No, I had they gave me all 3 of them. I got 3 pieces here. I think I could be taking some to lunch.
Yeah, that big O's one with that little hot honey was delicious. So thank you to Donato's, and thank you to Graders for one lucky winner going to have a ice cream prize pack sent to their house. How cool is that? And Tom says he's back. Tom, are you back, or are you just kidding?
I've been back for a while. I've been in the penalty box beating off gremlins so you guys could stay on. But yeah, it is a night for gremlins.
Oh well, we got through it, and we appreciate everybody's patience with us. And just, Kay Adams, you mentioned at the beginning of your introduction to her, Tom, just how easily national media can turn on the Bengals for transgressions that have happened in the past. But it's a new day. And if you're looking at any of the national media people, male or female, like Kay Adams is definitely at the top of doing things right, doing things first class, and putting our team in the best spot forward.
She truly is, but she's also fair. I mean, when she believes in jumping on our case, she'll get on our case, whether it be as fans or she's gotten on Coach Taylor for certain situations. So, she's very fair, well thought out. She does her research. She's got a high football IQ, great feel for the game. And she's been fair to us. And, you don't have to kiss our butt. You just have to treat us fair. And Bengal fans will be fine. But no, she's a true gem in the sports world, and it's glad that we've got to wrap her with her. Briefly, the flip side of that, Adam Schefter this past week, suggesting that Jamar Chase should fake an injury. If he doesn't have a new contract by Sunday, back hurts, hamstring feels a little tight. This is the guy a couple months back that said that, T. Higgins wasn't going to put forth maximum effort this year. So, maybe through his agent contacts that run him, or maybe they don't, but I don't think a team would suggest that to him, but he certainly knows. I wish he would come on the show with us and explain how he knows about all these effort things. It seems like the first time there's any sign of a problem, he wants to suggest not giving maximum effort. I just wonder if he has a problem with his bosses. Does he not give maximum effort? That seems to be his knee-jerk reaction. But yeah, we've got this past week both extremes of the media. Kay Adams, top of the world, Mount Rushmore of football national coverage, and then the ESPN asshat. So, Adam, please, if you'd like to come on with us, more than welcome whenever. And you can explain to us. But
is it safe to say he's not on your Christmas card list, Tom?
You know, John Harbaugh and I still haven't resolved things. So yeah, you can say Adam is not on my Christmas card list.
He's not.
ESPN is not what it once was when it comes to football coverage.
All right, the Tom just wanted to get back on, Tony. He was just gonna let Adam Schefter have it, and there was no stopping him tonight.
I've been waiting since last week for that.
Is that your weekly? Is it the Ass Trophy or whatever it was from
Yeah,
last?
wait. Brian nailed.
We're gonna clean that out. It's this year it's going to be the ass hat of the week. And before the season even starts, Adam Schefter wins week 1. We're going to keep a tab of it, and we'll see who wins it in the end. But certainly ass hat week 1. And I'd like to know this magical power he is to figure out Bengals that should not give 100%, and if anything, give suggestions that they shouldn't. But watched it a couple times. I really hope he comes on the show with us.
I just love reading the comments here, popping them up and making me. I feel like Tom, we're your counselor. Bengals fans are your counselor here. Just get it all off your chest, breathe, and just vent. And you'll have a great.
Nobody, and the messages I'll get. Nobody will tell me to calm down. It's going to be okay. They're like, go get him, go get him, go get him. So.
I love it, but I think that wraps it up. Craig put in the chat. Trailer Park Floozies will be in Kansas City, and then the following Monday, after that, for the Ring of Honor game, before the Commando Skins, no name team, whatever they're called. This year, look forward to having them back as our Monday night entertainment. That's always a fun time. We again 100% apologize about the audio issues. We'll blame Jamie.
Gremlins.
Our resident Canadian producer was drafting a CFL team, I think, tonight. That's why he couldn't join us. But regular season start, and he should be back. He's off from his summer sabbatical that he typically goes on. But as always, Tony, we appreciate the charity stuff. And we man, you reach a big time when we got dogs saying hi to you, Tom. When dogs are saying hi to you on the show, that's when you've made it a big time. But again, appreciate each and every one of you. Again, and sorry for the audio glitch. Thank you to Kay Adams. Thank you to Pro Kids. Thank you to Mr. Schlotman for matching what's going to happen up to $5,000 on Sunday. So we definitely got to make sure we get there. And from all of us, if you're going to be at Paycor Stadium Sunday, stop on down. If you're going to be at home, wear orange. Tweet us your pics. We'll share them on social media. We appreciate each and every one of you. Who day, everybody?
Who day?